You and I, we are so random. You bring the darkness to the light, split the atom. I ignore the fact that this will never last. Your words come out so soothing that I forget that this thing is confusing. Having such a blast, but don't ask where my head is at. Cause I'm cruising through the rush of us. I don't care about love, just need your touch. Want you to be my vice, 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 vice. I'm all about your vibe, vibe, vibe. Me and you got that good, yeah, but I'm running like I'm lost in the woods, yeah. I don't really care, cause I just like it here. Me and you can't get enough, no, you know, acted, but I know this is a bluff, though. Having such a blast, but don't ask where my head is at. Cause I'm cruising through the rush of us. I don't care about love, just need your touch. Want you to be my vice, 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 vice. I'm all about your vibe, vibe, vibe. Want you to be my vice, 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 vice. I'm all about your vibe, vibe, vibe. Want you to be my vice, 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 vice. I'm all about your vibe, vibe, vibe.
You and me, everything that we've been through has made us strong. You won't, but somewhere there's a light inside of us. It shows the way. Not looking for no, cause I got you. I got you. Don't wanna show us off, but you're my all that I need. I'm telling you why. This ain't no madness. The smoke in the mirrors are memories. Now the sun has come down like a river rushing way up above. This ain't no sugar-coated love. Yeah, this ain't sugar-coated love. This ain't no sugar-coated love. I stay in bed, I still got the feeling that you're next to me. Stuck in my head. When lights go off, you're everything that I could ever want. Your touch so soft. Not looking for no, ever go, cause I got you. I got you. No one stop, show us up, but you're my own. All that I need. I'm telling you why. This ain't no madness. The smoke in the mirrors are memories. Now the sun has come down like a river rushing way up above. This ain't no sugar-coated love. Yeah, this ain't sugar-coated love. This ain't no sugar-coated love. Cold, but I'm flying so high. I don't even know if I'm coming down. And wrap my heart when you hold me so tight. The world just disappears in front of my
this underage bird.
And
we are live.
are we?
Oh no!
I can't continue with the rest of that.
When did that happen?
About a minute and a half ago.
Damn.
Right, really randomly. And we're all tired just having a weird conversation. Oh no.
I think you need to clarify that conversation, Matt, because I'm almost sure it cut live when you said about underage.
No.
It's all about. I might post it after. Follow Malt TG on Instagram.
You post the link on there, yeah.
Oh man.
Awkward.
But what a start to the show.
Oh yeah. It's just like, James, what are you doing with that cloth, man?
It is awesome. I just don't get it.
I'll stop now.
Oh dear.
Ah,
Anyway, welcome everybody to another episode of. I almost said the wrong show then.
Come on. You said you had it all written down.
It's printed out in big A4 sheets in front of it.
Yeah, do not say the wrong one.
I
Oh, you
almost said
printed
the wrong show. What the hell? So another show of Drone's Life Live. I am joined this evening by Kelsey.
Hello.
I'm also joined this evening by Awkward Malk.
hello.
We're joined by James.
Hey.
We are joined by one of our new sponsor pilots, Stephen.
How you doing?
And we're still waiting for Jamie. Jamie is having driver problems with his laptop. Apparently, his webcam can't be found, even though it's built into the laptop. So he's struggling, he's panicking, but he'll get here when he gets here.
See, I tried to use the webcam on my laptop, but you lot complained that you could hear the fan on the laptop, so I didn't use that in the end. Yeah, because the mic, it didn't have like an external plug for the mic, which is why I'm on this old school cheesium thingy-bob Logitech. Webcam.
I've been texting also. All it's saying it's so distracting. So right, I need to get it out of the way. I'm going to say it now. Let's get this out of the way. Obviously, we know we're isolated at home. We just want to thank all everybody that works for the NHS, the nurses, the doctors, all the volunteers. Big it up to them. They're doing a great job. Was it 403,000 volunteers for the NHS?
Absolute stars.
Yeah, absolutely. So we need to get it out of the way. We're not going to try and dwell on the whole virus thing this evening because everybody is at home, but we're going to deal with it. I mean, for me, every day is a Saturday night, and my alcohol bill is through the roof. I don't know about everybody else, but yes. So we're not going to dwell on the virus thing. We're just going to move on. We're going to try and have a good time. We're going to have a laugh. Anybody in the chat that wants just to raise a topic, take the mickey of each other,
Banded in the chat.
Yeah, or yeah, no, Bandit's in the chat. He's supposed to be here with us, but he's clearly having webcam issues. Just he can use his phone, can he? Surely
Yeah, you can use your phone, install IP webcam, but then you've got to install split cam or something on your PC.
How long have you got?
Jamie, download IP webcam on your phone, run that, and then go to your computer and install split cam, which is free, and then that'll use that. Well, you got to put the address in. This could get complicated, yeah.
Can he not just use Google Hangouts on his phone? Is that not just an option?
Yeah, that's what I did in the car that time.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? Grease Monkey. Grease Monkey on the chat. He actually emailed me not so long ago asking if we could do a clip thanking obviously all the NHS stuff and the frontline staff. I said to him we'd do it. We'll put an edit together and we'll send it to him, and he can use it for a compilation that he's putting together. So, Grease, we will get it done. Don't you worry. God, I sound like Boris
Apologies
Johnson.
if I keep looking that way. I've got the streaming stuff over here, and I've got the chat thing going here.
Yeah. Good God. Oh dear. Right. So the whole idea of tonight was to introduce two new sponsored pilots. One was Steve, and one is Jamie, who is banned at FPV in the chat. He hasn't made it with us because he's got webcam issues, but I'm hoping he's going to join soon. The idea is that I've picked these two because they are two sponsored pilots that are the furthest apart. Jamie's down in Cornwall, and Stephen is in Scotland. So I don't think we could get him any further apart than that. What is that?
James's DCL thing coming.
That really was a piece of crap, wasn't it?
Yeah. So Mavic ESCs.
Oh God. Dear. Right, so who we got in the chat? We got Jay Ren's in the chat. We're all in the chat. Crash Cross in the chat. What's up, dude?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. So tonight we've got some silly stuff to look at. We're going to talk about the new enemy of being at home. I can tell you what it is. But if you're a Cine Whooper or a Tiny Whooper, you'll relate to this. But yes, there is a more important enemy of living at home than COVID-19. We're talking about. I've put a whole little mini clip together. That's going to last a minute. So you can all watch that a bit later. Stephen.
Yeah.
What's it like up there? Is the air
quiet
thinner in Scotland?
It's quiet up here. Almost eerie. Like, I have a dog, and she needs to get her legs walked and stuff, and do her business. So we try and get out when everyone else is in, so they're not, cross contaminating stuff and all those things. But yeah, it's really eerie up here. That's pretty much it. I mean, grocery shopping and things like that, it's it's a fight sometimes. Supermarkets have got entrance only, exit only, and blocked off, so people don't mingle on the way in and out and stuff. So it's
crazy.
That is crazy.
It's the complete opposite down here. Roads are quiet. We actually went food shopping today, and it's dead. There's nobody in there. I mean, you're lucky if you bumped into somebody in an aisle. It was unreal.
Oh wow!
It's just normal there. Well, it's slightly quieter. A lot of people on bikes purely so they can say they're doing exercise.
God.
Well, apart from that, nothing's really changed. It's kind of the same thing here. But I did actually witness some genuine social distancing today. The queue for the butchers, the whole 2 meters apart for the queue, and I was like, well done, guys. You're actually doing something, because not many.
You've got butchers?
Like the one.
James, have you got butchers out where you are?
Yeah.
What? They've all shut down in Plymouth. They've all gone. The supermarket has killed them all.
Yeah, well, you're in a city or a big town.
I wouldn't say it was big town. It's not like London.
It's a city. It's a city. That's what I mean. Or a big town. You might not have that many.
We'd be a city if we got a cathedral.
Yeah, let's get a cathedral.
Oh dear, cathedral water. Oh dear. Come on then, Stephen. We need to know what is what is the setup you use for your long range? Which one did you dive that canyon?
This one. So let me run this down for you. Flight controller is the. What it is now? It's not the. It's the Foxeer F22 Dual. It's running Betaflight 357. Haven't changed from that. Went to 4 to try it out, and it just didn't work. It's locked on 357. I did have some amp issues and OSD flickering on my last flight a few weeks back during a little hill walk. I run
What do you think that is, moisture or something?
I don't know, that there wasn't a lot of moisture out at that point. You know, it was literally baking sun. 12 degrees. I run the Crossfire Nano Diversity receiver. One vertical, one horizontal, just so I've got all coverage. All those hill diving stuff. Also run the Maytech M8QN. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah.
Excellent GPS.
It is fantastic. What I tend to do before chucking this bird up in the sky is getting a spare LiPo, powering on the quad for a minute or so, let the GPS lock, and then get my flight pack out, plug it in, and then within 5 seconds, GPS is locked, ready to run. With the quad being 5-inch, it's a Rebel Ruxus True X design. It does come in different flavors. So you've got even back, and you can have a wide stance on the front. And there's loads of different combinations you can have with this. There's a lot of TPU on here, but it's designed to hold the GoPro at such an angle where your battery sits directly behind it, so you're not having excess drag from above or below when you're firing. And it's really, really good.
Is that like
Video.
a toilet tank battery? Is that what they call it, toilet tank?
Well, this is bottom slung, so... But yeah, I know what you mean. The toilet tank does the same thing on top mount. So it creates less drag, from what I believe anyway. Motors on here, 6S motors. So these are T-Motor F40 Pro V2, 1750 kV. VTX I'm running is the Unify Pro HV. And the antenna I'm using is the True RC Singularity. As you can see, it's a very, very long beast.
Nice.
Obviously, to get it up and away from any carbon that could be blocking any signal, no matter which way I'm going, there's always, I've always got clear video. FPV cam is I don't know if you can see that, but it's a Foxeer Predator Micro. It's a 1.8mm lens, and it gives me great field of view. I'm not one of these people for these 2.5mm lenses where you're cutting off the vision. When I'm out doing cliff diving or whatever, I want to see everything that I can. So it's pretty much end to end. But yeah, ESC is a T-Motor F55A V1.
Power for days.
So yeah, that's the V1 comes with the 5-volt regulator. V2 comes with a 10. So some of the flight controllers and stuff don't get for likes of the Radix flight controller. It needs a 5-volt input to power it. It doesn't power off the 10. So you're going to need a regulator at that point. So I was intending on using the Radix for this, but the ESC was it's already wired in, so it's like nah. I do run a capacitor on the back, right out the back there.
Oh, upskirt shot.
Yep, there we go. There we go. So yeah, that's
Sorry, Kelsey. Sorry.
that's
That was entirely inappropriate. I do apologise.
It's a 25 volt, 35 volt, 1000 microfarad. So it's more than capable of dealing with 6S. I know a lot of people say, well, for 6S you need to go to 50 volt and all that sort of stuff, but I've never had any issues, to be honest. And the battery strap I use is a Galway, and it's all I use on all my quads, really. It does the job. It's got a nice rubbery pad on the inside, keeps your batteries nice and tight to the frame, and stops you wobbling about. And that is pretty much it. The GoPro mount is it's just a faceplate on some standoffs.
I was going to say, that's a very minimal GoPro mount, isn't it?
Yeah, it's set at 30 degrees, and it suits the Hero 5, 6, and 7 blacks. I'm waiting on the guys at Rebel to send me the STL for the Hero 8. It's still in development at the minute. So, yeah. And I guess last thing is props, right? So these are the Azure Power 5060 props.
Oh God, you're preaching there, mate.
Oh no, these
You're
are
looking at two Gem fan sponsored pilots there.
5140s. These are 5140s. Super smooth. Give you enough lift when you're, gaining altitude and stuff like that. So yeah, that's my trusty quad. Straps to the bag. Ever hill walking and whatever. See a nice little peak. Battery on, radio out, goggles down, quad off, and away.
Send it.
Send it, yeah.
Nice.
Are you do you have a wife or girlfriend, Stephen?
I have a wife, yes.
Did she ever think that she's been divorced to a quad?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No, mine constantly thinks I'm that.
Did she try?
No, she doesn't. She hates it.
Oh.
She hates, me being a geek, but that's what I do in my daily life anyway.
Yeah, boy.
So, but the fact is, we enjoy a lot of hill walking and things like that. So, any chance I get out into the hills, I'm always going to say yeah. But can I bring a quad? So.
Brilliant, yeah.
Oh, James is back. I wonder where he went.
Hey.
Well, every time he disappears, all we can see is the Joey chair.
Joey chair.
The Joey from Friends. It's like
right.
lazy boy, isn't it?
Lazy boy, yeah.
Yeah, man, this is a beast. It's all electric as well. It's
Idiot.
Dear me. Right, on top of tonight, we are going to do some giveaways. So I need... Fran sent me some questions to ask people to win stuff, but they're rubbish, if I'm honest.
Say that again.
Well then.
When did she watch this back?
Right, we're going to do some giveaways, all right?
Yeah.
I've asked Fran for some... I asked her for general knowledge questions, and she sent me really crap questions, to be honest. So, basically, what I'm going to give away... I've got four DAL RC F405 flight controllers.
Nice.
And we're going to give them all away tonight. If you can see that, I don't know if it'll focus. Come on, focus. Focus. Maybe not, but there you go. Anyway, we've got four of them to give away. We're going to give away one every 10 minutes. But I need you guys to think of a question, but you need to know the answer, obviously. Well, I asked Fran to do it, and she sent me stupid ass questions like, name the nearest brand of motor launched on the store. It's just... Or...
You just go to the store and check it out. It's Apex motors.
Or something like give all the pilots' names on the stream tonight. Which have we said anything about pilot? We haven't mentioned any of our pilot names, have we? We didn't, did we? We haven't even said Stevens. Oh, that could work. Right, okay, right, here we go then. Right, flight controller number 1. If you want a free DAL RC flight controller, right, so it looks like that. Out of the box. And then in the box, because I've got 4 of them to give away, looks like that. If you want to win one, right, question number 1. Name the pilot. Name our pilot name in the chat now. So the first person in the chat to list all our pilots' name in one answer will win one right now. Go. I love that. Go.
I answer.
This is all in the name of keeping people busy at home and building stuff.
Keeping those brain cells ticking over.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm waiting. I'm looking at it. Maybe. Do you reckon? I reckon us. It would be fine. The only person they're going to struggle with is Stephen.
Yeah,
No, his name is his pilot name's on his chat.
Don't give it away, Jay.
That's why I wasn't saying anything.
Nice. They're not that far behind, surely. I mean, it's not that hard a question. Right, anyway, keep an eye out for the chat. Let's move it on.
Yeah.
Right. I have, Stephen, you know, but no, I have a habit of finding weird stuff on the internet. They're all cringing already, but you know, I have this habit. So, can everybody see the live stream?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right, we're dealing with about a 6-second delay tonight. I made it faster for some reason. Anyway, so I found some bits and bobs that is. Oh, Amulet, Jay Wren's in there. Slider, Jabway, Kelsey FEV. He's missing one.
Yeah.
He's missing one.
He's missing one.
He's missing one. Anyway, let's carry on. So, if you're obviously we're all isolated at home, so and if you are on a block of flats and you're flying, this is a definite. Hey, people just naming everything.
Crashcroft. Crashcroft's the first one to do it.
Crashcroft's the first one to do it.
Oh, Jay Wren.
Yeah, no, Crashcroft is the first to do it. Get on, mate.
Yeah, Crashcroft. Yeah.
First FCTU, mate.
Is that cheating though?
Yeah.
No, because Jay Wren, he left out Malk.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
Poor Dad. Poor Dad. Missed Dad out.
He did. Right, no, so that's the first one gone. It goes to Crashcroft. 3 more to give away, so we'll do them a bit later. So anyway, yeah, so if you're isolated like Italy and you're taking off, because people are taking off from the balconies and coming back, aren't they? That's for fun.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that happen.
Yeah. Well, I found one guy today who, if you can see the live stream, did this.
Did this.
Dun, dun, dun,
And I clicked the wrong one.
There we go.
Some guy lying down. I've seen it for a second.
Yeah. No. Right. No, he did this. Here it goes.
We're a professional show.
We are a professional show.
Oh, got it!
He ain't getting that far.
No. Oh, he did look like a loser though. LOSer.
Jay Wren says to Crashbot, "Don't make me come over there and kick your microwave." What? Why?
He's kicking off.
Kicking off. Oh,
So aggressive. Dear. So aggressive.
It is so aggressive.
Maximum clout. Oh yeah.
Jay Wren. It's a good job. Backing off.
This next video, right, is FPV based, so it's not a Phantom thing or anything like that. And this is before the lockdown, so this guy's cleaning Saturn apart. But this is what happens when you forget where you were sat. Ready?
You keep padding. No.
Oh, you.
I don't know. Do you think he forgot, or do you think that was just his level of control? Because that seemed a pretty straight into him.
It was. I don't know. I kind of think he was kind of obsessed with the gap in the tree, and then kind of went, "I'm having it."
Yeah, went woohoo! I'm through, and then no.
And I went, oh shit! I'm on the other side of this.
I'm gonna hit somebody. Ow!
Is anybody here actually hit themselves?
No.
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 Has anybody else hit you?
No.
Yeah, I've been hit a few times after a landing and stuff, where they've landed and barrel rolled into me. So.
I hit my wife once with it. Does that count?
Did you throw it?
I got a tiny whip caught in Charles there.
You also want to bring it back to yourself and it wiped you on the forehead.
That's on my.
I have a video of that somewhere on my phone.
That's practicing line of sight. That.
Yeah.
No, I hit Fran. I literally came in and landed it, and it bounced off the floor.
Oh no.
And it literally just went straight into her shoulder. And she was just like, never. She didn't forgive me for like a week.
That air mode bounce.
Yeah, literally. Oh dear. Right, who else we got? Speaking of wives, you never ever say to the wife, "I'm going to film you whilst you're doing a sport." Ready for this one?
There we go.
What's that? Oh, look out.
Right.
Oh dear.
Oh
do you think she was grumpy?
A little bit.
Oh my god! Damn! It was a phantom anyway. So it says 4. Oh, somebody's beeping is getting really quite annoying. I have no idea who it is. James, is your quad still plugged in?
No, I can't hear this beeping at all.
We can hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Can you hear it, Stephen?
Yeah.
Beep,
beep, beep, beep, beep, beep, beep.
James.
Hang on. Well, let me turn my microphone off then. Let's see if that. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now, Patrick?
Talk.
Hello, 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 hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
You can't hear me. So maybe I'm not on that microphone. Am I really quiet? Am I really loud?
No, you're quite loud.
No.
Everyone just went silent and she went, talk.
Talk, damn you. Oh, I don't know.
No. Oh, let's just press on. Right, another video for you. Never ever lay down and try and fly a quad. Just saying.
Okay.
What, you set that as a challenge? The planking thing, remember?
Yeah, I did actually, didn't
I? Oh, what a real thing. Yeah, you deserve that.
What an idiot.
Oh, dear. Right, we need another question. Somebody needs to think of a question. Google it, whatever. I don't care. Just find me a question. And you can read it out and then we'll pick out an answer. Kelsey, find a question. You're good at this stuff.
No.
Go and get your maths exam.
Yeah, do it.
The horrible one I had that was like, oh, I hate that. Why do I bother?
God. The question is, what is that annoying beeping?
But I promise we can't tell if it's actually right, the answer. James is trying all sorts.
I don't have any beeping here, and I can't hear beeping.
But then it's you. It's definitely you. Right, let me find a question. Does it need to be drone based, or can we just have normal general knowledge?
All right, who was the?
You got to know the answer to it, though, James. All right.
Yeah. Who was the developer of Clean Flight?
Oh, that's old.
Yeah, let's see who answers who's first.
Yeah, let's see.
The developer of Clean Flight, which was a fork of Beta Flight.
So they're playing for a Dell RC F405 flight controller.
Boris B. Wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Boris B. No, it definitely wasn't that.
Let me swing this round a bit.
Everybody says Boris B.
It's not Boris B.
It's not Boris B.
It's not Boris B.
Yeah, Dominic Clifton.
Yeah, there we go.
You guys seen the chat before me? There you go. I've just got it,
Yeah.
Dominic Clifton. Right, so Dominic Clifton, Smoker FPV, you have yourself
Yep,
a flight
smoke.
controller. That's 2 gone. It's all in the name of boredom. It's got to be. Right, so we got 2 more to give away. 2 more to give away, but we'll do that a bit later. Right, so if being isolated at home, Stephen's trying to find a question, isn't he? Get on, mate. I don't care.
One sec.
So, being isolated at home, right? This is just a question to everybody. What is, other than the corona, malarkey, which we're not going to talk about, other than that, what is the next worst enemy?
Say again?
Being isolated at home, other than the COVID-19, what is the worst next enemy of being
Mental
at home?
health.
No. This is to do with flying.
Life.
Flying, absolutely. It's not weed.
Josh Wren.
What's he for?
No toilet paper.
Toilet paper.
I'll always remember my last electrical principles lesson that I had last week, and all we spoke about was how people were fighting over toilet roll.
God.
Have we got any idea what I'm on about, or you just all completely blank?
What? Is there still a question? I thought you said it was flying.
No, to do with flying.
All right, so say the question again. Let's start again. Go on.
Right. Other than COVID-19 and being
Right.
isolated at home, what is the next enemy you face flying at home?
Cat? If you've got a cat.
If you got a cat. Any other guesses?
Dog.
TMSX is the CAA. We're indoors. Rain?
Dog.
Dog. Oh dear. Right, I made a little short compilation video. Have a look at this. Ready?
Your missus.
Don't give it the R. Everybody hates the little cat.
Straight together. Look at it. It's a predator.
That was very cute.
You're talking, but it makes no sense. I need space to find myself.
Look out, it's got the remote.
Wait for it.
A little time to get
Got
some
to go
rest.
down.
Gotcha.
If I stay, I lose my breath.
Ninja.
I'm going to find my space.
It's on charge as well.
Bang, nice. That's a good hit. Good hit.
Stalking prey.
That looks an expensive cat.
Expensive cat.
Yeah, that's one of those, what are they, sables or something?
Oh dear. Am I the only person here with a cat? I am, am I? Because Malkin Kelsey, you got a dog.
We have.
Steve, what have you got? You got anything?
Cat and dog.
Cat and a dog.
Yep.
Double jeopardy. Oh god. No, I must admit, the amount of time my cat is chasing my little tiny whoop or my beta 65 around the house is just. But he's learnt now, because our staircase is you kind of go halfway up one and then you come around and back up the other side. He's learnt that if you sit on the banister in the middle, at some point I'm going to go past. And he'll
I have
Just wait-
videos.
just wait
I
there.
have videos where I crashed on your stairs, Shane, and I was going up the stairs to go and get it, and your cat was sat on the banister, literally just giving me the evils. And I
Rolling up its fur. Right, you're next.
Yeah.
He is an utter asshole, my cat. He is, and he just gets more and more of an asshole every day without fail. So right, we need another question. So James has done one. Did you come up with one, Stephen?
I was trying to get one, but I didn't want to interrupt the chat. So I'm almost there. I'll get the next one.
You get an answer. Cal's got
Yeah.
one.
No.
No.
Oh, really?
I know.
I think I might have one here on it.
None that I know the answer to, anyway.
It's the answer I'm trying to figure out myself.
Right. Okay. All right. I've got one. This is showing my age completely. I need a bit of beer for this one. Right. What year was the film Airwolf aired?
Airwolf. Oh, 94?
This is not for you to answer, James, is it?
Before that. Sorry, yeah.
It was earlier than 94.
It's got to be earlier.
Someone put DSMX put 1980. No, it's not that. So you're playing for flight controller 86, 87. Look at them. Look, 84. DSMX got it right first one.
Wow.
Yay! So
83 years, 5. Done it.
yeah, they literally just guessed every bloody year, didn't they? 1984. Get on. Right, so we've got one more to give away, so we need another question. So, Stephen, you need to find one, Stephen.
Yep, go on.
Oh, you got one of you?
Oh, it's got one.
Yep,
Got one.
it's another movie related one.
Get on then, go on. Let's just get it out of the way now. By
Right,
the way,
okay.
if you've already won a flight control, you're not winning another one. Right, go, Steve, go.
Okay, so what is the US version of Wings of the Apache, and when was it released?
What?
Oh my god.
Oh my,
That is a full-on question.
that is.
Google it out there.
It's kind of like a two-part answer, isn't it?
Yeah.
What?
What?
What? The Borat movie.
Very nice.
Oh.
Oh God.
No one's getting this one.
Mr. Wogers has put Black Hawk Down.
Nah, it's not it.
No. Oh, no, it's. I've got a feeling that's just way too hard.
No, it's a quick Google search gives you the entire information about it.
Black Hawk Down. That's what I put.
No, it's
No,
not Black Hawk Down.
No. The answer's in the beep. It's Morse code. It's got the answer.
Yeah.
Imagine
If you listen carefully. Oh, Bersito got it. There we go.
Nice. Besito FPV.
There you go.
Well
Get on,
done.
man. You got yourself a nice Dell RCF 405 flight controller. Right, so everybody that won this evening, you just drop me a message, a private message with your details on it, and I'll get it out in the post to you tomorrow.
Where's Bandit? Where's Bandit?
He's around. He's in there. He keeps popping up.
I see he's in the chat.
Yeah, I know.
He's in there, yeah.
He must have an iPhone.
Yeah, can he not use his phone? He must be able to use his phone.
I don't know. You can't use Google Hangouts on an iPhone, can you?
Yeah.
Can you?
You just download the app.
Get on it, Jamie. Get on it.
he was there. He is. His favourite says yo. User. Cool. Well, there we go. So we've given away 4 flight controllers. Congrats, everyone.
Nice. Good on.
Give you something to do, wouldn't it, over the weekend?
Yeah.
What's your postman give it to you from like 6 meters away?
So what are they? They F4? F7?
They are F4 or 5s, and they are the AIOs.
Ooh.
So yeah, there you go. The 30 odd quid each. I'll do. Keep people happy.
Not bad price.
No. So, right. Anything else? Anything else we need to talk about? Other than Jamie, where's Jamie?
It's like the new Where's Wally? Where's Jamie?
Yeah.
Oh, did you see? Have you seen?
Social distancing version.
Yes.
Yeah. It was just Waldo in the middle of a page.
I was just like, that's so mean.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Jav, you got out the other day for a fly, didn't you?
Yeah, I got out the last 2 days before the lockdown. Absolute bliss. Got golden hour the day before, and then about 3 hours before matey said Boris said lockdown, I was out in a cricket grounds chasing planes, gliders at the time. It was awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, very nice way to end it. And then we got kicked off because he said, "Oh, you're not allowed to organise. You're not allowed to be. We're parked. The cars are probably about 10 foot apart at least, and we're just sat by our cars individually, kept separate the whole time." Guy comes over and he walks right over to me, like next to me, and I back away like this. He's like, "Oh, do you realise you're not supposed to be here because you're not supposed to be so?" He was like, "What are you doing, mate?"
Contradiction.
He walked all the way from the other side of the field just to stand right next to me to tell me that, and it's just like, you. Oh, some people. It was brilliant.
Oh dear. Because they say you're allowed to go out for a bit of exercise.
Yeah. Flying would be taking the Michael, I think.
I know. The problem is like literally the next. Well, my street is right next to an industrial estate, which is 100% abandoned at the moment.
Yeah, but you got to think you're also what if you broke your ankle or something, got trapped in barbed wire or something on your way over there, and that like you're risking
there isn't even a
services
fence
and
around
stuff.
it.
What if you have a heart attack while you're over there?
Oh man,
It's
you're
just
just full of
probably
doom
best
and
not
gloom.
to.
You are.
What's that?
You're just full of doom and gloom.
No, I'm just trying to you've all got to do our part, like.
Yeah, I know.
Agreed. Yeah.
I think going out and flying is flouting it. I suppose fair enough outside your house, but then what if you crash your quads? You know, you shouldn't be near buildings anyway, blah blah blah, and all that. Blah, blah.
We can always DJ off a balcony. Did you see that guy in Italy? Literally he set up his decks and his speakers on his balcony and just started playing. I think he started with Hadaway or something, and then by like 10 minutes in, every other balcony and every building opposite had somebody on the balcony just giving it
beans.
Yeah, absolutely. They were just out there for an hour, and I presume that they've been on lockdown for what, over a week already. So I suppose anything really, isn't it, to keep yourself busy.
Yeah.
See, here we just sit in the back garden and drink.
I've been practicing skateboarding in the back garden all afternoon.
Skateboarding?
Yeah.
Skateboarding, yeah.
What, normal skateboarding or electric skateboarding?
No, we don't have the funds for an electric skateboard.
Shut up!
I did try and buy it from you, when you broke your wrist, but hey, well, that's cool.
It is cool.
I've done more than break my wrist on it.
That was too much information.
It won't be that much.
I broke my wrist when I was with everybody actually here except for Stephen because he was on it. And then I sprained an ankle once because trying to leave a skateboard at 20 miles an hour is a bit impossible.
Tuck and roll.
Tuck and roll, baby.
Hope for the best.
What else have I done it? I bruised a rib as well.
Oh my god.
And you've still got it, right?
Yeah.
The rip off the skateboard.
It's it's actually just over there. I can't get rid of it.
Go around your room on it.
Hey?
Go around your room on it.
No.
Just falls and knocks over all the boxes in the background.
Orders to be delayed.
That's it. Fine, just pick on me. I don't care. I can't get rid of it. It's like it's just the power that amazes me. It's like 10s. What the fuck?
Insane.
What did you do to your finger?
Say again.
What did you do to your finger? Or is that just style?
It's like a Michael Jackson thing, isn't it? No, it's called sodium ion problems.
Ooh. What happened?
It smelled like chicken.
Oh,
That's what happened.
Like
you hate chicken.
No, I keep telling everybody. I love chicken. Chicken doesn't like me.
So what happened? How did you do it?
It wasn't as cool as I thought it was.
That old chestnut.
The problem is, right? It took it took a couple of seconds to sink in. Like it was on my workbench, just sat there, like cooling because it had been unplugged.
Is somebody having a barbecue?
And then you kind of put your hand on it, and it just
Smells like bacon in here.
it just got sizzling, and then it took a couple of seconds to register what was actually burning. And then
Oh dear.
Then it was just my finger.
And then the pain set in. You're like, oh, it's me. Ah!
Pretty much. That's pretty much how it happened. Yeah.
Oh, no need.
Sausages.
What's he on about?
Oh god, they're off. They're off. Oh god, she's off.
Coach, you actually remind me of somebody that I follow on Facebook. And she's not called Kelsey FPV before he answers that.
So, yeah.
Oh, that's going to really bug me. She's foreign. It's the sunglasses that are doing it.
Fart goggles.
There's a woman on Facebook. She keeps dancing to ridiculous songs, but she dances in such a weird way. It's funny. Does anybody know what I'm on about?
Nope.
Come on, leave me.
I have been told I do look like someone who's on TikTok called Charlie D'Amelio. And
Yeah, I
everyone
was going to
always
say
tells me
TikTok.
that I look like her. It really
Charlie
annoys me.
Yeah, you need to find me a picture of this. I don't know who she is.
It's just an eye.
That.
No!
There's a bloke.
No!
Oh.
Look! The nose!
Yeah, the nose.
Cassie looks like she's having an epileptic fit.
Oh, no. There's a picture of her in a black hoodie on her Instagram, and it actually does look like me in a weird way, and everyone tells me at college. I'm like, please
I'll
stop.
try and find out, really.
Crashloff says, is that the dancer on the David?
All right.
So where was the last place you guys flew before the lockdown then? Where was the last spot?
The last spot I flew.
Yeah. Before the lockdown.
You in the car park.
You flew me in the car park?
I ran my cord up your butt and I took it off.
Whee! Yeah, no, get on. That's wicked.
No, it was me, you, Lipinski, wasn't it, in the car park?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the last time.
Nice.
That was...
and was the field on it?
Hmm?
We went up the field testing my quads before Laxton.
Oh, yeah. Gutted.
Yeah.
Oh, the name of this woman's going to do my nutting.
Sent you the picture that people said looks like me on Facebook.
Ba-ding!
Everyone tries to get me to do the TikTok.
Who is that?
Please leave.
Who is that? You just sent me a photograph. Who is that?
That's that Charlie D'Amelio person.
It's not the woman I'm thinking of, but for people at home, this is what... Oh, let me turn the light off on my webcam.
That ring light.
Yeah, absolutely. God, the screen of my phone is so bloody bright.
Do you want me to try?
Yeah, go on.
It's the face is just not working at all, but yeah. Charlie D'Amelio. Everyone tells me I look like her, and yeah.
Rosito says, do I have to text you on YouTube or elsewhere?
Hmm?
He won an FT, did he?
No, if he goes to the website, you can actually get the... If he goes to the contact us page, you can email me directly there.
Send nudes at Droneislife.
Basically, I mean, the email...
On the contact page.
Do we have a contact page? We don't like to be spoken to. And that email will just be sales@droneislife.co.uk. And then it'll come straight to me.
Nice. So what about you, Stephen? You didn't say where you flew last?
I was waiting for the conversation to swing back round just after the Charlie D'Amelio thing.
Very
You don't have to be
polite,
shy
very
in this
polite.
place. You just butt in.
Yeah, get in there, mate. Get in there.
So the last place that I flew was in a local forest with a stream that ran through it, and I was doing some cine whoop style flying, and
Beautiful.
yeah, it was entertaining for half an hour.
Where's your cine whoop? Is that on the wall?
It's in pieces right now.
Oh no! I hope it wasn't from that last flight.
I thought all the electronics were fine afterwards. I dried them out, bags of
it went in
rice,
the
and
water.
then I fell safe behind the tree. My bad.
Oh yeah.
But, yeah. So it ended up in the water. Got it out, 30 seconds later, dried it off, and then it was in a bag of rice and that for a couple of days. Cleaned it off with some IPA, and one of the ESCs stopped working, so I was trying to rip it apart and clean it up.
Oh yeah.
And then see if I could, rejuvenate some life into it. But unfortunately, that ESC's gone.
Oh, it happened.
But yeah, so
I find just leaving it on top of the vent on your drive home. The window.
it's walking distance for me. It's
Oh right.
so it's literally 5 minutes away from the house. So stretch the legs and all that. Yeah. So, but yeah, it's fine. I just need to grab one of the
footage. You got the footage though.
Yeah, I uploaded it onto the YouTubes. So that's
Onto the YouTubes, onto the interwebs.
yeah.
Check
Also,
this out.
the interwebs.
On the interwebs.
Put it out there on the line.
Yeah. Chuck the. Oh, you can't chuck the.
Yeah, I can. 2 seconds.
Link
Let
in
me
the
check in the chat. Yeah.
I don't think it lets you, does it?
What footage is this of him?
Oh no, I
flying?
won't because I'm not. Yeah. The one I sent in the group chat a while back, like last week I think it was.
Oh damn it! I missed that. It was trouble is I go to it. And it's like 194 missed messages. I'm like, right, I'll just start from here.
Yeah, so it's my latest video on my channel. So
Oh, wicked! I'll go check that out.
so you don't need to go
Let's have
far.
a look and see if we can get it on the screen.
Yeah, get on.
It's a bit of reverse stuff, so
Oh,
might
Jay,
make-
careful,
Jay Red's
Red,
gonna be
careful,
over
Jay
me.
Red. Get some of that tissue ready. He's got reverse footage.
It's the latest one. So is this the Bumblebee one?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
What is Malcolm Kelsey laughing about?
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing? I'm still trying to find the girl that you actually look like. Right, Emma, if I lock the screen for everybody onto me, which is a scary thought. I can then drag YouTube onto it there. Look at that. There you go, you should be able to see it all now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, right. Oh, that's not so bad. It was full on underwater.
It was full on
Oh,
underwater.
was it?
Yeah, the only thing that was out of water was the bottom of the GoPro.
The waterproof GoPro.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
I know that logo.
Oh, that's why it died, isn't it? Oh no. Oh, was that reverse? Oh, I got you. Yeah, this time of year it's ninja twigs galore, isn't it?
Yeah.
I tell you, back in the day, using the old attitudes, you could fly through that forest, not a single problem. But using like the HDs and stuff like that, you don't see the twig until it's on you, and just like
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Whereas the old attitudes, you saw a twig, good couple of meters away, and it was a twig. It wasn't a squiggly line. Like, is that a stick? It's a stick! Bang!
No real steady go. This is all stick.
Nice, mate. Nice. Hyper smooth on there? Yeah.
No.
Tasty.
James is getting on moist.
Yeah.
I wonder what Jay Wren's doing right about now.
Jenny went away from keyboard. Be right back.
Oh, poor bloke. Malcolm Cows are still laughing, but obviously for other reasons, I reckon. Oh, he's
Nice
good.
fight, mate. Nice fight.
Steve, you on DJI, are you?
What's that?
Are you on DJI headset there?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, using this dude here.
Ooh, fancy.
Oh, gee, Shaggy.
Look what you could have done.
Oh, this girl I think Cozy looks like on Facebook. I cannot find her for love of money.
Your other account.
What other account? I don't have any other account. Well, I do, but it's just
The catfishing one.
There you go. Epic video. Epic.
Yeah, very nice, mate.
Oh, this video is going to do my nutting.
Oh, sorry, Jay Ren.
What's he for?
It's not a real steady go and reversed. Not up to the correct standard.
No.
Noted. I'll make an edit for you.
Real
The man's
steady
got
go. He's
standards. The man's got
clearly
standards.
cheating.
That's fair.
Oh, this. Oh, I can't
Ruined.
find this girl.
tragic death.
Oh, this is. Talk amongst yourself. I need to find this girl because it's just Cozy all over.
Oh God, it's
They're all
gone into full stalker mode.
Yeah, I started.
Stalker mode level is high.
Stalker mode activated.
Oh no, it is Cozy. It's completely Cozy with those glasses on, and I just need to find. Thing is, if I find the song that was in the video, I can find the video.
What was the song?
That's what I'm trying to find. Because it's in my Spotify list because I've Shazammed it at some point. Oh, not that one.
So on your main quad that you'd use, not freestyle quad, what beta flight version are you guys using?
All of us? Or was that aimed at somebody?
Yeah, I'm just
No.
trying to think of an FPV related question for an FPV.
On my
chat.
freestyle quad.
Yeah,
Oh, do I get
I
to
don't
show
run
my
beta
freestyle?
flight.
don't run beta flight. So what are you running?
Kiss.
Kiss.
So behind me here, we've got two Kiss quads here. So we've got Mr. Steel version and the T-Motor class version.
I'm trying to see
both
the
run
moustaches. I can't see.
Yeah, I removed them.
Be proud of your moustache.
Saving. Weight
This-
saving.
Yeah, this one here is recently built today. It was on Betaflight 4.1. I've ripped it out and it's now on the latest Falco with DJI,
All right.
and it flies super buttery smooth. I've not been able to get out properly, obviously with the lockdown, but I was doing some line of sight power loops in the garden today with that, and that's nice. I'm eager to get that one out.
Nice.
It's mainly my long range rigs that run Betaflight, but all my freestyle stuff is mainly Kiss or Falco.
All right, good on. Mount, Kels?
Well,
I've got
Mount flies
the,
anything that's a hand-me-down.
Pretty much all mine are hand me down. I've got a new what's the stack we use? What's that stack, Shane?
Acon.
Acon stack. The F7 Acon stack in
Yes.
them race
Acon.
rigs.
Nice.
And I flew my freestyle quad, and then I went to the race quad, and the race quad just flew so much better. It was just amazing. In fact, we only took about 4 batteries each. Did 4 batteries the other day, didn't we? And I did one on the freestyle rig, which has the. In fact, I think that's got the old Acon F4, but the Acon F7, totally different. Flies just amazing.
But then if they got the same firmware on, though,
That
to do a
you know
comparison.
what, I don't know if I'm honest, but it was just amazing.
Oh, get on.
Just flew great. They were the old hand-me-down everything else. Cobra motors.
Well, that's the thing with the F7 chips, right? The faster processing power and the additional UARTs that you get.
Yeah, UARTs for days.
Yeah,
It's awesome. Awesome.
Don't they say that a Betaflight is not optimized to take a full advantage of an F7?
I heard that as well. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh.
you can clearly feel the difference between the two.
You might get
And
less
then
noise, maybe.
You've got the
Because
likes of the
everything's more
H7 stuff that's coming out as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. Oh, true, because on James's birthday, we went to Exeter Go-Kart indoor place, didn't we? And had a race. And I took a quad
Wicked time.
that was completely full of prototypes. So, and it's actually this one here. It's the one that has the shark fin as it's flipping you off. Middle finger, Birdie's job. And it's running a H7 flight controller. I won't tell you who makes it because I'm not supposed to tell you. And it's running an alpha version of Falco X. The ESC is a 100 amp ESC, which bursts at about 125 amps was the burst rate on it. It's 30 by 30
That's
stack.
insane.
It's not. They wouldn't get that in a 20 by 20 profile. But I have very little. I mean, the motors on here are T motors, and it's the MCK ones. So these are the 2500 kV. So it's a 4S setup, and it was just. And at James's birthday, it was the maiden for it.
Woohoo! Maiden by fire in that place.
Yeah, and it was just amazing. On default PID and everything, it just flew spectacular. It was just insane. But I never ever got to the end on the OSD where it says ants being drawn. I never ever got above 100. It was crazy. But yeah, it was the H7 processor is just something else. Sorry?
You're not flying it hard enough then.
I physically don't think that a 4S pack can give you any more than 120 amp current draw. I physically don't. It doesn't weigh anything to start. It's a racing frame. It doesn't weigh anything at all. I think the battery literally weighs more than the quad. But yeah, it was buttery smooth. Unfortunately, I just ran out of talent that night. It seems to always be the way. But I mean, other than that, my freestyle rigs is I've got a Mr. Steel Alien focus setup with the mustache not removed. I've got a 6-inch Alien with an Acon stack in it. I think that's one on F. Yeah, that one's on an F4. And then I've got an Apex, which is running Acon stack with Mr. Steel stout motors on it, and that's running an F7 board. And then I've also got an XB, the MCK XB freestyle frame, which is running an Acon E41 ESC, but running Flight 1. And that one's buttery smooth as well. I don't know how Flight 1 do it, but for a freestyle, it's amazing. But there you go. That's my freestyle quads. But everything else is racing.
So these H7s, it's just twice as fast as an F7, isn't it?
Yeah, as far as I'm believing, it's much faster, and you can feel it in the sticks, but you can also see it in the OSD, because the OSD is full of animations and all sorts. It's not a very slow. I mean, on an F7 at OSD, like the battery voltage and the land now, they're all kind of very slow, aren't they? At appearing.
Yeah.
And the way that they run, they're quite slow as well. There's nothing really fast about them whatsoever. But in a H7, it's all very animated and it reacts really quickly.
I was just reading something there about H7. Maybe it's just a certain chip, but does yours have an SD card in it? Have you got to have an SD card in it?
What, on the flight controller?
On the board, yeah.
There is an SD card slot, but I don't have anything in it.
So I was just reading something. It must be just this chip. It says, however, the STM32H750 chip used by the H7 Extreme that's the Serious Pro Racing board, only has 128 kilobytes of flash memory, same as the F1, which is not enough to store the current Betaflight codes. So it reads it off the SD card, puts it into RAM when it's running. So even if the SD card falls out while it's running, it's still in RAM, so it's fine. No. And to update, you've got to put the files on the SD card each time. Interesting. Maybe that's just that one chip then.
I didn't try and update it because I can't tell everybody who the manufacturer is because obviously I'm not allowed to. But the board was running an alpha version of Falco X, but the board isn't made by.
So it's not running Betaflight.
It's not running Betaflight. It's running Falco X, but it's not made by Flight 1. It makes it so hard when you can't talk about these things, isn't it?
If it's who I'm thinking about, I think Preston at Flight 1 had already made the announcement.
Yeah, but I mean they are licensing the Flight 1 coding or Falco X coding they are starting to license it out to other manufacturers.
Right. Okay.
Never really got on with Flight 1.
Have you not?
No, I had one board with it, and that's the one which got run over by an articulated lorry, and that was the last time I played with Flight 1.
Yeah, it's like I said that. I mean, the Flight 1 that's on this one, when you go into the OSD to change settings and stuff, half of it's grayed out. You can't use half of it because it is an alpha.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do any PID tuning. You can't do any rates. You can't change any of the OSD. So pretty much it's useless. The on-screen display menu is utterly useless to you because most of it is just like you will not change it. You cannot change it. I couldn't even turn on turtle mode or whatever the version is. Is it the
Cooper?
Cooper. Yeah, I couldn't even turn that on. So when we were at James's birthday party, hooning around this indoor go-kart track, if I crashed, I was just out for that race because I couldn't turn mode over because it wasn't available to me.
Sure.
But what are you two laughing about? Tell me.
Just laughing.
Please shut up. It's never nothing with you.
I was just checking my files for college.
Oh,
What?
okay.
Are we boring you, Kelsey?
No!
I know.
No, I got a lot of notifications before I never opened them. I thought I'd open them quickly. Because my college is now shut down.
Oh, yeah, everybody's is. Ryan's.
We shut down on the Thursday though because we actually had a confirmed case.
Oh no.
So, but we're doing all our work online now, over Microsoft Teams. And my physics
Nice.
teacher's made us little video lessons and everything. He's such a legend.
Oh, wicked.
I'm still trying to find this bloody girl.
One day, Shane, if we don't find it tonight, I'm just going to random text up here. This is the person I was on about. You're like, what are you on about?
What, 5 a.m. in the morning?
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to
Oh,
bug
no.
the living crap out of me. I think she's a comedian as well, though. That's the thing.
What's happened?
What?
You suddenly all froze. Your bandwidth has gone. You must be on Pornhub again. The search has taken an interesting turn.
Apparently,
Here are your previously viewed items.
Yeah.
Damn it! He's on to me. I think she's a comedian as well.
Well, it's
She's
not our
foreign.
cousin.
Shut up.
Shots fired.
You're so lovely.
Oh.
What about favourite prop at the moment?
Oh, this
What's
is going to
everyone's-
get nasty.
You're the only one that makes it nasty, mate.
Oh my god.
It's just a simple question.
Right, Stephen, go. Favourite prop, go.
Oh man, for
You
what
can only pick one
purpose?
prop. You can only pick one prop. Not. Oh, I use this for that. This for that. What's your overall? If you could only have one prop for the rest of the time, what is it?
My HQ prototypes, 5.1 by 3.1 by 3 V1 V1S, I think.
And why?
They were released before the S3s. They were part of the production batch for those.
No. I mean, why? Why do you like them?
They're so crisp and smooth. I've got 4 sets left, and I've had them 2 years.
What kind of KV do you like with them?
2600 on 4S.
Ooh.
Oh, he's in your territory, Jav.
What's that?
You've got
He's in your territory. You like high KV.
Oh, I love the high KV.
yeah. I used to sit around the 2300, 2400 kV on 4S, and
Sweet
then
spot.
decided to go for a bit more punch on the 2600s. I went to 27, and it was a little bit too much on the battery, so I dialed it back down a bit. But yeah, that prop on that motor, T-Motor F40 Pro V2, and the V3, that prop is amazing. But they're no longer in production. That's what the S3s replaced, I believe. So, yeah. So now I just stick with the S3s for freestyle.
Nice. Mal.
Me? Oh, it'd have to be HQ R40 something in it.
Which ones? Which ones?
On hand-me-down motors.
This was all planned, this.
I didn't hear the prop. What was the prop?
What are they showing? 42s, the R42?
Oh, HQ prop R42s.
Oh, the
R42.
race props, yeah.
Yeah.
No problem.
And what KV were they? Do you like running on those on?
The hand-me-down Cobras. Like 2450.
And what do you like about the prop? What is it? Feel or something, or what? Or durability, or what?
I've only had 2 sets, but I broke the first one.
So durability's out.
Yeah, the first flight just went straight into the ground. So
Oh,
I them up. But I bent it, sort of straightened them. I can't say I bent them back, but I straightened them and then they were all right.
nice. Right, you Kels.
Racing's the same quad blades that I was running last year. I can't remember the numbers. I can never remember the numbers.
Of what?
51,499 times 4 or something.
Something like
Oh, that
But,
sounds like a gem fan prop.
The Hurricane X.
Yeah.
Just Hurricane X.
And then for freestyle,
Oh no! This was just one prop. If you could only have one prop from now on, what prop was that going to be? Yeah.
I never tried a quad blade on a freestyle, so
it doesn't have to be a one that you're flying now. It could be one, I don't know.
That unicorn prop.
probably these ones then. The Flash 5144. I kind of use them for anything, can't you? I never tried quad blades on a freestyle, so.
Oh, interesting.
Deary me.
Right, you Shane.
Well, it's not a gem fan prop, if that's where we're going.
No, I'm just asking about props.
I don't like props where you got a name and then a telephone number after them.
Yeah.
So true.
I like the MCK's 514999.365. No, I'm joking. No, for me, my ultimate prop of choice is the Ethics S4. I like the S4, the lemon and limes.
Lemon and limes.
Oh, yeah.
And I have both setups of 4 and 6S motors, but I prefer them on a 2450 kV 4S.
Oh.
Do you not find them really soft?
Sorry?
Do you find them soft?
Yep, I do.
Very, very soft, yeah. See, when you're a ship pilot like me and you touch anything, the prop just bends and
Yeah.
that'll do.
Jay Wren says he's a fan of the Azure 5148s.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I have flown them before, and they are very nice.
What, the Azure ones?
Mm.
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah.
I didn't really get on with them.
Anyone tried the Johnny props?
No.
No.
They got a weird sound to them.
It's like that being. Jab, what's your favourite prop? Go on, give us the telephone number.
If it was like an apocalypse, and I could only have one prop for the rest of the time flying, I'd go back one stage and go the Gemfan Wind Dancer 5042s, not the 5043s. Because I just love them. They're just a sweet spot for everything. Yeah, racing, freestyle, everything. I just love them, and they're so durable. I can't get them anymore.
No.
I've got about 20 packs left. I think those are the 5043, aren't they? Galaxy ones.
The Galaxy ones, yeah.
Yeah, I'd go the one stage, but I love those props, the 5043s, but I would still go back to the 5042s. They were just the sweet spot for me. I loved them, and I've got about 10 packs saved for I don't know.
Rainy day.
Yeah, rainy day.
We've
But
got.
yeah,
I've got. I do quite like the Wind Dancers. I must admit, the 5043s. I quite like them.
they are real nice. They're real nice.
They do a funky red. I love the transparent red they do. That's quite nice.
Yeah.
I like the Flash ones that they did way back when.
Oh, the one that came in the Jack Daniels packet, the whiskey ones.
Yeah. I think they were 50/50s, I think. Or 50/52s.
Oh, the whiskey ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're 51, 52.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
I think me and Jab tried to run them indoors once out Tavistock in that warehouse. I'm sure we ran them indoors one night.
I'll tell you what, I ran them at Torrington one time, and they lasted me. One set of props lasted me the entire day, and that was racing with brims, which was crazy.
Oh, the maniac.
Yeah, and it was just like, if they're making props like this, they're going to go out of business because you're never going to need replacement ones. But yeah, they were just they thrust on them wasn't linear. You had that top part where it just went nuts, and racing stuff I couldn't get on with that. I need a nice linear sort of thrust.
Linear thrust. Right. Well, believe it or not, We've been on air for an hour and a half.
Oh, Tonestar's there. Oh,
What?
Yep.
He is.
Big Tony's there.
Tonestar.
Everybody's turning up now. We're going.
Yeah. Oh man. We can't go now. Tony's here.
It's not like we need to go anywhere. It's not like we've got anything to do.
Yeah, this is true. This is true.
Oh, hang on a minute. My watch is. My phone's going off. Who's? This has been the missus downstairs. What you doing?
Yeah.
I know it's MG. It's MG.
Legit. Nice. So, what's everyone's plans for tomorrow then? Any FPV related stuff?
Any what?
FPV related stuff. So, I'm not talking about hoovering. I'm talking about doing anything with the quads or anything.
I could plan to piss the cat off again.
Oh, a bit of tiny whipping.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
I think Fran's planning to pressure wash the decking or something, so I might bug her and orbit her while she's doing such thing.
Nice.
Supervise.
There's always more beer and more alcohol to be consumed at some point.
Mm.
What about everybody else?
I want to take my race quads apart and get them up to the latest beta flight. And I want to try and sort out that CRSF to the TBS Nano Unify. Because I tried doing it back when it was a beta firmware and I couldn't get them to talk. I couldn't get it to update through the Crossfire software. So I'm going to try that again.
That'd be interesting.
Have I done it? No, I've done it. I did it all. I did it ages ago.
Yeah, I could get it doing smart audio, but I couldn't get it doing CRSF. So, yeah, but then I had to say it was a beta firmware when I was trying it. So I'll try it now it's been released. So we shall see.
Well, Malcolm Cows, what are you up to?
I'm just going to do more college work tomorrow and then I might try and get back on the skateboard.
Oh, call yourself a student or what?
Good student.
I have physics, well, not actually, I've done all my physics, I uploaded it the other day. But I have maths to do and I have an engineering assignment that Carolyn reminded me about.
So if you're a real student, you get out of bed about midday. You'd
Far off.
No, I've been set my alarm for 9 o'clock.
breakfast would consist of chocolate bars and crisp.
Or the pizza from the night before.
Damn right.
Yeah.
All hail. And then you'd study for about half an hour. You'd eat something more, and then
A pot noodle.
yeah, pot noodle, an absolute pot noodle, and then you just start drinking,
Yeah, probably.
and then go back to bed by 6.
Oh, I suppose he's old now. He's old now.
And then up again at 12 the next day and starts all over again.
Nice.
Student's life. Oh my god.
Like 2 hours the other day organising all my files.
Life's so hard.
Isn't it?
If you organised as you were going along, you wouldn't.
You wouldn't have this
I know,
problem,
but I
would
get
you?
home, just throw all my loose sheets in like a folder and then I have to take them all out of that,
Students.
put them away. Like
There is-
OCD, it has to be in order.
There is one thing I forgot to ask this evening, Cows.
Hmm?
There is one thing I forgot to ask you this evening.
Mm.
How's the boyfriend?
Oh god.
Was he in the chat? Is he?
I don't know. I don't know. Is he?
No.
It's just done. Oh, she's looked it.
Get off!
What's that? Face.
Is he in the chat or is he not?
No, he's not. Oh, don't lock my phone, Dad! You're an idiot.
You can't hide your face now.
Dad!
He must be in the chat.
No, he's not. I can assure you he's not.
You just Snapchatted.
Oh my
Come on. Show the people what the. Oh!
I'd just like to say a huge shout out to GemFan for sending the masks and stuff like that, and they messaged us all and checked that we were all okay, whether we needed anything, and sent loads of positive thoughts our way and that lot, which is great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
she's
really nice getting that package.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, the whole company is. I love them. It's yeah, great company.
Oh, he's such a creep.
Just send the truth, mate. Just send the truth. They've done nothing but look after me and loads of other pilots.
Oh,
And,
don't get
yeah,
touchy
That's
about
right.
it.
They're amazing. They've been amazing, yeah.
Mm.
Oh dear. Right, I'm gonna wrap it up there because I've run out of beer.
Oh.
Tonight is a beer night, and I've run out of San Miguel.
Yeah, my cup of tea's got low.
Got low, or you've been milking that cup of tea for like over an hour. It must be. Do you drink cold tea?
Must be freezing.
Yeah, I do drink cold tea. Yeah.
What?
Delivery do beer.
I'm not sure we can be friends anymore, James.
Oh, it's waste not, want not, mate.
You're drinking cold tea. God.
Yeah.
That's like harking back to the argument between
Like, screwing it.
does pineapple belong on a pizza?
Can I have a mojito?
I would eat it. I wouldn't order it, but I'd eat it.
You sound like a student.
Yeah.
I'll
If it's
have
free,
anything
I'll
else.
eat it.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like Kelsey. If it's free, I'll eat it. Right, let's wrap it up because
It's a bit sad that McDonald's are closed.
Shut up, Dad.
So, for everybody that's listening, please be safe. Don't
look
go
after
out.
yourselves.
If you've got a hoofing at your back garden, then obviously hoon on. If you don't, then obviously flying is not a necessity. But please keep safe. And join us again next week. If we can get another episode in between next week, we'll try and do, because we are all bored to hell being at home. And at some point, I will run out of alcohol. Just saying.
Shane needs something to occupy himself.
Hey,
Make your own.
We've ordered 3 bottles of Plymouth gin from Amazon. It's arriving here Saturday, so I'm a good week stocked up. Only the 1 week though. So anyway, yes, please everybody keep safe. We'll get these flight controllers out in the post tomorrow. So if you did win one, send me an email with your details, and we'll get them out. But until then, it's a goodbye from Kelsey.
Adios.
And I will find out who that girl is for next time. It's a goodbye from
Good
Malk.
luck.
There's going to be a whole segment. Who does Kelsey look like?
That's not a bad idea. That's
Careful. That is.
Oh well, I got bullied enough. It's fine.
So it's a goodbye from Malk.
Bye.
Hey.
Stay safe. Stay indoors.
Goodbye from James.
See you later on. Take care, everybody.
And from Stephen.
Layers. Be well.
From Jamie, who's still in the chat.
Jamie,
come on.
damn it.
Is he still there?
We'll fix him next time. We'll get him on next time. But until then, guys, take care. Be safe. Do everything you can to stop this virus, and we will see you on the other side. Ciao, ciao.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.